What if I told you that no matter which route you took in Deltarune Chapter 2, Berdly will still end up dying by the end of Chapter 7? Welcome to the Deltarune Ending Theory. Make sure to like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. But first, this video is sponsored by Switchcraft, a unique choose-your-own-adventure mobile game with over 1,000 magical Match 3 levels. In this game, you play as Berdly, a strong, female witch protagonist who is trying to solve a mystery when her bestie has disappeared. She'll need your help as you encounter over 400 choices to determine your own story. The game features amazing modern graphic novels with crisp hand-painted visuals and features over 85 characters with a wide variety of cultural backgrounds as well as disabled and LGBTQ+ representation. My favorite part of this game has got to be like the amazing art style. It's so good. And of course the mysterious plot. It kept me engaged the entire time during my playthrough. The hook at the beginning of the game was truly what got me into it. Can you solve the mystery about what happened to Berdly's best friend? What do you think happened to them? Make sure to download Switchcraft today. Link in the description below and in the pinned comment. Deltarune Chapter 1 was released all the way back in 2018, and with it came a very surprising twist that no matter what choices you made in that chapter, the ending would always remain the same. Shortly after Chapter 1 was released, Toby Fox confirmed in a tweet longer that no matter what you do in this game, the ending will always remain the same. Which is very weird, and the reason for that is because Undertale was the exact opposite. The ending in that game was always determined based on the actions you decided to take. So with Deltarune not having multiple endings based on decisions, it was incredibly weird. When Deltarune Chapter 2 released, things went into a completely different direction than Chapter 1. There are now two different routes in the game at this point, with one being a normal route and one being a Snowgrave route. In the Snowgrave route, things significantly change to the point where one character, Berdly, ends up getting killed. And it looks like on the surface, the one ending rule that was set by Toby all the way back on that tweet longer was no longer true. I mean, come on, just Berdly dying in one route as in comparison to another is too big of a difference. There can't just be only one ending now. However, what if that's not the case? Toby Fox already confirmed several times in this game that your choices don't matter, but as we've seen in the game, it seems that your choices do? If by the end of Chapter 7, will your choices and which route you ended up taking actually even matter in the first place? What if at some point in the future, both the Snowgrave and the normal route will fuse into one singular route? To the point where it doesn't matter if you manipulated Noelle or not, the same situation will end up happening anyway in a future chapter. This is all just pure speculation, but in order to fit the rule of the game only having one ending, what if Berdly just ends up getting killed off in a future chapter by something completely different other than your manipulation towards Noelle? I mean, that would make a lot of sense, as we've already seen that if we do the Snowgrave route, the ending of Chapter 2 still remains the same, which makes it seem that your choices don't matter after all. If Berdly ends up dying in a future chapter, then your choice to do the Snowgrave route in Deltarune Chapter 2 didn't matter either, right? While yes, on the Steam page it states that there was only one ending with a question mark implying that there will be multiple endings, what if that's put in place to throw people off? Now, of course, this is all speculation based on what Toby said in the past. No matter what you do, the ending will always be the same. Thank you for watching, and check out the AI regenerated Undertale story, and thanks again for Switchcraft for sponsoring this video.